Hello and welcome back to Rank My Maths. My name's Lorraine and today I'm going to go through some common ratio questions. Pause the video and try the question. So in this question, this prize money has been divided into two sections. One is smaller and one is larger. Some questions will say something like, I don't know, Emma and Joe share prize money in the ratio 4:9. And in that case, whoever's name comes first is the first ratio. But here it talks about small and large. So what they're telling us is that the smaller share is £140. So I write that underneath the smaller share because what I need to do is think about what that smaller share got multiplied by to get to 140, and then I do the same to the other side. So to figure out what 4 got multiplied by to get to 140, if you've watched my other videos, a little shortcut is for dividing by 4 is to half the number and then half it again. So I can see quite quickly without having to do a bus stop that it's been multiplied by 35, and then I'm going to do the same to the other side. So what I get here is 35 times by 9. So 9 times 5, 45. And then 9 times 3, 27, plus 4 is 31. So the largest share is £315. Okay, next question. Divide £42 into the ratio 4:3. Okay, pause the video and have a go. So this question is slightly different. Instead of one section changing to be 42, what they're talking about is 42 has been shared across the section that has 4 parts. So I'm just going to draw a picture to visualize it, but if you can do this without a picture, that is absolutely fine. And it's been shared across 4 parts on one side and 3 parts on the other side. So the first thing I do is understand that I have a total of 7 parts. So my mission, therefore, is to spread that 42 out, divide it across 7 parts, which gives me £6 in each part. So there's me writing 6 in each part. So this part to my left is 4 times 6, which is £24. And this part to my right is 3 times 6, which is £18. So sometimes this question is presented where, again, it might talk about 2 people, and it may only ask how much does one of them get. So maybe your answer is only the 24 or is only the 18. But a way to check if you've done it right or wrong is just to double check that these do add up to 42 at the end. That's called dividing into a ratio. The final one is, again, I'm going to ask you to pause the video and try it first of all. And now I'm going to go through it. So the skill is slightly different to the other 2 questions. So here we have Molly and Emily. So I'm going to write Molly to Emily. And it says they're sharing some prize money in the ratio 2:7. And this time it doesn't tell us what somebody gets, or it doesn't tell us the total money to share out, but it tells us that somebody gets a certain amount more than the other person. So that's how much they get more in money. The first thing to do is to figure out how much more does she get in parts. So it really helps actually to draw the boxes again. So Molly gets 2 parts of the prize money and Emily gets 7 parts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if we're thinking about the more, we're actually thinking about these boxes here, because they both had 2 parts, and then Emily had more. She had 5 more parts. Okay, so if you are happy visualizing this without pictures, you would just do 7 take away 2 and realize that she had 5 more parts. Okay, but anyway, I'm happy to use this bar model if you want as well. But they're also telling me that this more is £20. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do 20 divided across those 5 parts. And I figure out, therefore, that each part represents £4. So if I am doing it the other method, I'm going to split that because I'm kind of doing 2 methods in one go. So the first thing I'll do is say 5 more parts, and then I'll say £20 equals 5 parts. So what I just did is I divided both sides by 5 to find out the value of 1 part, which is £4. Then it says, how much money did they win altogether? Well, if those boxes are £4, then so are these. And how many boxes do we have altogether? We have 9 lots of 4, which tells us that the total prize money was £36. If I was using that other method, I would then say, well, then 9 parts is £36. Okay, so those are 3 very common ratio questions. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please like and subscribe so you're up to date on all my new videos. There are some more complicated ratio questions that a lot of schools have been sort of pushing in, that you'll see in sort of year 8 and year 9. So I will do a more challenging ratio video at another time, but I'll call it GCSE revision because it comes up a lot in GCSE. So watch out for my GCSE revision of ratio video. Take care. Bye.